Hello, and welcome to PokerStars Learn. I'm Spraggy, and this is a beginner's guide to Omaha. Omaha is a poker variant that plays similarly to Hold'em, with a couple of key differences. First of all, each player is dealt 4 rather than 2 hole cards. Secondly, in order to make a 5-card poker hand, you must combine 2 of your hole cards with 3 of the community cards in the middle of the table. Like Hold'em, there's a dealer button and blinds with 4 main betting rounds: pre-flop, post-flop, on the turn, and on the river. Omaha also employs the same hand rankings as Hold'em. If you don't know these, please watch our video on starting hands. You'll find the link in the description. So, to repeat, because it's very important, it's mandatory in Omaha to use precisely 2 of your 4 hole cards along with 3 of the 5 community cards to form the best 5-card poker hand you can possibly make. You cannot just use 1 hole card. This is something that many beginners get confused about. For example, if one of your hole cards is the ace of hearts, but none of your other 3 cards is a heart, you cannot make a flush. There may be 4 hearts on the board, but you do not have an ace-high flush. You must always use 2 of your hole cards. Another key difference between Omaha and Hold'em is that the former is usually played pot limit. In pot limit Omaha, PLO for short, the maximum bet at any time is the size of the pot. In poker games with no betting limit, such as No Limit Hold'em, players have the option to go all in at any stage. In pot limit games, like PLO, you're more likely to see hands play through the streets, meaning all 4 betting rounds. Here's an example from a $1, $2 PLO cash game. The action is folded to you on the button. There's already $3 in the pot because the blinds have been posted. Calling would cost you $2, bringing the pot to $5. So the most you can raise is $7, your initial call of $2 plus the $5 pot. The small blind folds and the big blind calls. So there's now $15 in the pot. After the flop has been dealt, the minimum bet is still $2, while the maximum is the current size of the pot, $15. Let's look at some strategy now, starting with the top 5 starting hands in Omaha. Number 1 is ace-ace, king-king, double suited. That means that there are 2 cards of 2 different suits, for example, 2 hearts and 2 spades. Following on from this, you want to look for an ace-ace, jack-10 double suited, followed by ace-ace, queen-queen double suited, ace-ace, jack-jack double suited, and finally, ace-ace, 10-10 double suited. As you can see, having multiple suits like ace of hearts, king of hearts, ace of spades, king of spades really increases the value of your hand, along with having 2 big pairs. Other connected and suited holdings also make great starting hands, such as jack, 10, 9, 8 double suited. This gives you 2 flush draws and multiple straight possibilities. This type of hand tends to connect well with a lot of flops. When looking at your hole cards in Omaha, try to ensure they meet at least one of the following criteria, and ideally, several of them. Number 1, high cards. High cards are generally better because they can make higher pairs, straights, and flushes. Also, suited cards. Double suited hands are stronger than single suited or non-suited hands because you've got a higher chance of making a flush. Connected cards. Cards that are close in rank offer more possibilities to make a straight. And finally, pairs. Having a pair in your hand increases your chances of making 3 of a kind or a full house. In Omaha, there are plenty of possibilities to make combo draws, meaning you have more than 1 draw at the same time. For example, a straight draw with a flush draw. Combo draws are extremely strong in poker. Here's an example. Player 1 holds 2 pairs, kings and 4s. Player 2 holds queen, jack, 9, 7, double suited. The flop comes king, 10, 8 with 2 clubs. Now player 1 has top set, which is the nuts right now. It's the strongest hand possible on this board. But player 2 has a big combo draw with the potential to make a straight or a flush. Any ace, queen, jack, 9, or 6 gives player 2 the best straight possible. Any club gives him a flush. They could even hit runner of spades to make a flush. So, whilst player 1 has the strongest hand on the flop, they're not actually favorite to win the pot. They have roughly a 40% chance of winning, whilst player 2 is close to being a 60% favorite. PLO is known as a drawing game because players frequently see the flop, turn, and river, aiming to hit strong hands or make draws. Having 4 hole cards provides multiple opportunities for straights, flushes, and full houses. You'll even see your fair share of quads and straight flushes much more frequently than in Hold'em. My top tip is to bet big on the flop with your combo draws. Remember, you're most likely the favorite to win the hand. If the turn doesn't help you, this does change things. You're probably no longer the favorite with just 1 more card to come. So bet these combo draws when you have the high percentage chance of winning the pot, with the added value of potentially making your opponent fold a better hand. Okay, here's another example. You're playing $1, $2 PLO, and you dealt Ace, King, Queen, Jack, double suited. This is a strong starting hand, so you raise pot pre-flop. One player calls, and you both see a flop of 10 of hearts, 9 of hearts, 5 of spades. You haven't made a hand, yet. But what draws do you have? Well, any heart gives you the nut flush. But be aware, whenever the board pairs, there's a chance that your opponent has a full house. Meanwhile, any queen, jack, or king gives you the nut straight, and any 8 gives you the bottom end of the straight. You have decent equity here, a strong percentage chance of winning, so you should not be folding this hand. In the following example, you can see Lex playing a hand with a big combo draw.
Oh my god. Ace, deuce, 4. I have an overpair, a wrap straight draw, and a nut flush draw. Elma days. This is the car keys on the fucking table. I bet your new mansion. King, queen. Hey!
As you can see, Lex's opponent has the better hand. 2 pair, kings and queens, but only 45% equity to actually win the hand. When you have a combo draw, it is the perfect time to bet or raise big to build the pot, or force the other player to fold. I'm Spraggy, and now you know the basics of Omaha. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.